Maybe you from the 1970s when the Los Angeles Rams was known as the prison foursome because of that defensive line. Or maybe you in the city of St. Louis, the gateway to the Midwest, where the greatest show on turf brought home the first ever Super Bowl championship. Or maybe you in the here and now with the Rams back in LA, winners of Super Bowl 56. You can rock Eric Dickerson. You can rock Marshall Faulk, Isaac Bruce, and Kurt Warner. Or maybe you rocking Cooper Kupp, Aaron Donald, and Matthew Stafford. It doesn't matter because when it comes to this, it's all about the Los Angeles Rams. Horns up, Rams South. Time to talk Rams football. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ramily Talk. I'm here on this Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. First and foremost, happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there, including Ram Nation out there. It's good. It's a Thanksgiving weekend. I want to be the first to say happy Thanksgiving on this week. As you know, with Thanksgiving being on Thursday, I would not be doing a show on Thanksgiving, so I'm doing it today on this Tuesday. Hope y'all having a great Tuesday, a great, wonderful day. Yesterday was Victory Monday. Today is Victory Tuesday because the Rams got a victory that I ain't finna recap because I'm not gonna take too much of your time. We're gonna get in and get out because, like I said, it's the holidays and we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling. So, ladies and gentlemen, this past Sunday, the Rams were at home after they bye week and they hosted round two of the Seattle Seahawks. And y'all remember week one, we went up to the Pacific Northwest to open up the season and we gave the Seattle Seahawks a good old fashioned beating to the tune of I want to say 30-17, 30-13. There was no Cooper Cup in that game. Puka Nakua, Tutu Atwell took out both, had 119 yards receiving both. Carryon Williams did his thing in the run game in that game. But he ran for 52 yards and had two touchdowns on the ground. Stafford threw for 34 yards, but he didn't throw a touchdown pass. Didn't matter. And they held Geno Smith in check. Geno Smith only had 112 yards passing with one touchdown in that game. That was week one. That was week one. 10 weeks later, it's the rematch up in LA. How will we fare in the rematch? And this is what we did, ladies and gentlemen. Struggled for most of the game. It was a 13-7 game at halftime led by the Seahawks and became 16-7 going into the fourth quarter. And then 10 unanswered on the fourth quarter by the Los Angeles Rams to take it 17-16. Geno Smith was 22 for 34, throwing for 233 yards and a touchdown. He also got hit and injured. And Drew Lock came in for a couple of series. Drew Lock threw a pick in one of those series. Kenneth Walker was injured after four carries into the game for 18 yards. So Zach Char- Charbonnet had to come in. He didn't do too much on the ground. DK Metcalf had a better game than week one. He had five catches for 94 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Lockett, five catches for 51 yards. The Rams, they got through. Matthew Stafford threw for 190 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Royce Freeman led the way in the backfield with 17 carries for 73 yards. 73 yards. Puka Nakua, five catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Derrick Henderson did some damage at the backfield with four catches, 26 yards. You see Cooper Cup at the bottom with one catch and 11 because he got injured in the second quarter. He had an ankle injury. They called it a low ankle sprain on this one. But things happened. But when he left, things started to click with the Rams offense though. Is it me? Or do the Rams look better without Cooper Cup? Which is like the most ridiculous thing that I just said ever doing Ramley Talk. This is literally and I got this is season four of Ramley Talk, and this is the most idiotic thing that I have ever said, or ridiculous thing I ever said. The Rams look better without Cooper Cup. Well, it looked the first half we was stagnant. Came out in the second half, it was moving the ball. We weren't getting points on the butt through the fourth quarter, but the offense looked it better in the second half than it did in the first half, which is amazing to me. It blows my mind that I can say that. But it's what I saw on the field. I don't know if y'all seen it on the field, Ram Nation. Y'all let me know if y'all seen anything different. But what I saw was the Rams looked it better. Matthew Stafford wasn't forcing the ball to one player. He was passing it around. Puka had 5 catches. Derrick Henderson had 4 catches. Demarcus Robinson had a few catches. Austin Treadmill had a catch. Tyler Higbee had a catch. Tutu Atwell had a catch. Distribute the ball. I just kind of like 7 different guys, not even kind of Cooper Kupp, who had to catch it in the game. Rams looked better on offense. We got down the field. We put points on the board in the fourth quarter. We put 10 up in the fourth quarter, shutting the Seahawks out in the fourth quarter, thus getting a 17-16 win with Jason Myers missing I want to say it was a 48-yard field goal that went right, that ended the Seahawks' chances to win that game, thus sweeping the Seattle Seahawks. I think this is the second time in the past 3 seasons that we have swept the Seattle Seahawks. It's been we've been having the Seahawks numbers as of late, and it's not been fun for the people in Seattle. But we've been having a number, okay? We definitely been having their number. So with that being said, the Ram Player of the Week, ladies and gentlemen, do this real quick. Yep, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Puka Nakua, another Ram Player of the Week, getting 46.9% of the votes with his 5 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Yeah, the fans have voted. Ram Nation voted Puka Nakua. I think this is the third time you have won Ram Player of the Week. I think this is the third time you have won it. You have been sensational when you have gotten your opportunity, sir. And we love and Ram Nation, we love seeing you getting the ball. Now we want to find a way that you and Cook can both shine at the same time, and not one person being targeted a lot. Matthew Stafford, but and Sean McVay. But we love seeing our Ricky shine like he does and doing his thing. And it's been a pleasure to watch, sir. It's been a real pleasure to watch. All right. So let's take care of that. We have swept the Seattle Seahawks. We have done our thing. We made it good. We made it happen. It's a beautiful thing to be a Rams fan right now. And by the way, at 4-6, we are still in the hunt for the playoffs. We are still in the hunt. A lot took place this past weekend. We're still in the hunt. Obviously, the Eagles are 9-1 with a big win in Kansas City on Monday Night Football. Detroit is leading the North. The South is being led by the Saints. We'll be seeing them later on in the season. And of course, with us beating the Seahawks, the 49ers got sole advantage of our division in the NFC West. As of right now, your wild cards are the Dallas Cowboys at 7-8, 7-3. You have the Seattle Seahawks at 6-4, and then the Minnesota Vikings at 6-5. In the hunt right now, outside with us, are the Green Bay Packers, who beat us, so they have the tiebreaker. The Atlanta Falcons, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are currently below us, if I remember correctly, if I looked at the standings correctly. Yeah, I'm looking at the standings right now. So after the Vikings at 7, it goes Packers, Rams, Falcons, Bucks, Commanders. All the way 4 wins. Commanders got a tough one on Thanksgiving because they got to go to the Cowboys. I don't know who the Bucks and Falcons play. I don't know who Green Bay plays, but we are still in the hunt. We still have a chance to make the playoffs. Season's not done yet. We're not done. We still got a chance. So shout out to the Rams getting a big win, sweeping the Seattle Seahawks. Now we got to take a trip to the desert and face up with the Arizona Cardinals. I'll talk about that after this commercial break. The Playmakers blog is sponsored by Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus, mountains of entertainment. So much to stream. From shows and movies you can only catch here on Paramount Plus, whether it be from CBS, BET, Comedy Central, Nickelodeon, and so much more. The new home of Showtime. Watch Showtime original series, movies, and sports when you sign up for Paramount Plus with Showtime. Catch exclusive originals from Paramount Plus such as Star Trek, Strange Wars, The Family Stallones, Halo, and so much more. You also can stream live sports like NFL on CBS, the UEFA Champions League, the Masters, and the SEC on CBS. Paramount Plus, you can stream up to 3 devices when you create an account. So Paramount Plus plan starts at $5.99 But if you hit that link below, you can get a free trial. Paramount Plus, mountains of entertainment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ramily Talk. We have doing some big things here. Like I said before the break, we are still in the hunt at 4-6. We are not out of the playoff mix in the NFC. And with that being said, to get the win number 5, we taking a trip to the desert to Phoenix, to Glendale, Arizona, to face off with our second division matchup of consecutive weeks and our second matchup with the Arizona Cardinals. Okay, teams look completely different, but we faced off. We previously faced off. I want to say was it week 7. I want to say we faced off in week 7. And then in week 7, right here in the city of Angels at SoFi Stadium, we beat the Arizona Cardinals 26-9. Back then, they had Joshua Dobbs on the team, who's now the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings right now and doing things over there. Back in week 6 when we played first. Week 6, ladies and gentlemen, week 6. In that game, we held Dobbs to 235 passing yards and an interception. He also was the leading rusher with 7 carries for 47 yards, and Marco Wilson was the leading receiver at 3 catches, 62 yards. On the other side, ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Stafford had a great game. Here are the statistics right here. Matthew Stafford, 15 for 24, 226, and a touchdown. That game, we gave it to Kerryon Williams, who had 20 carries, 158 yards, and a touchdown to lead the way. Cooper Kupp, that was his second game back from his IR injury with his hamstring. He had 7 catches for 48 yards and a touchdown. Didn't take much to do. We did enough that we needed to do on offense. Defense carried away, but Kerryon Williams wanted for 158 yards was something to behold to do that thing. So that was back in week 6. That was in LA. Now we're in the desert, ladies and gentlemen. Kyler Murray is back. Kyler Murray is 1-1 in his 2 games that he's played. He led Arizona to a win over. They lost this past weekend. They was playing against Houston, and he led them to a win against the Atlanta Falcons. His first game back was against the Falcons, and he led them to a 25-23 win. That was 2 weeks ago. Kyler Murray was 19 for 32, 249 yards passing with 1 interception. But his sheer determination of being who he is as Kyler Murray didn't phase them and kept them in the game, and they ended up winning. Last week, this past Sunday, they was in Houston to take on the surprising Houston Texans, and thus it was a back and forth affair. C.J. Stroud threw 3 picks, but he still led his team to a 21-16 win. Kyler Murray was 20 for 30, 214 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. They did get James Conner back, so they have James Conner back for this game now. And we'll see Kyler Murray for the first time in 2023, and the only time we'll see Kyler Murray in the year 2023. Right now, here's your league rankings. Right now, the Rams are 18th in offense, 15 in defense, 15 in passing, and 15 in rushing. While the Cardinals, on the other hand, are 19th in offense, 27 in defense, 26 in passing, and 5th in rushing. So the first meeting, it was the Rams running game, having a balanced attack, having over 150 yards rushing, and over 200 yards passing to dominate that game. How would it be this game? Can we do the same thing we did in week 1? Stafford's back. We're gonna see about Kupp. Getting help back in the backfield. Even though West Freeman has filled in admirably, you must say West Freeman has filled in admirably. In the 4 games we had West Freeman, 3 of the 4 games he has ran the ball very effectively for the Rams. Whether they want to give him a ball a lot or not, which is play calling, West Freeman has done a very good deal. So our first game with let me see one. Our first game with West Freeman was against Pittsburgh. He had 12 carries for 66 yards. He was averaging over 5 yards a carry in that game. The next game was West Freeman versus the Cowboys. We didn't have a shot on that one. We got blown out of the gym in the first quarter, so I won't even count the rushing attack that he did in that one. Against the Green Bay Packers before our bye week, West Freeman has one of his rough games, 12 carries for 32 yards, and then did this past weekend, West Freeman led the way with 17 carries for 73 yards. West Freeman has been very good to us. very good to us. So I like what I'm seeing with him. Derrick Henson, he had his time to shine as well. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Um, Coach Sean McVay came out and said Cooper Kupp is day to day with a lateral ankle sprain, and running back Karrion Williams to return this week versus the Cardinals. We are getting our main guy back in the backfield, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see what we gonna do. Cause we still got Derrick Henderson. We still got Wars Freeman. Okay. Ronnie Rivers. No word on Ronnie Rivers yet. But that is the main thing. It says here why me McVay confirmed running back Karen Williams will return this week. Williams has been on the injury reserve since mid-October with an ankle injury. Coach McVay said, "quote It'll be great to be able to get him back productivity, his play energy, his overall presence. He's a guy that we've missed. So that's good to get him back for this game. Last time he saw this team, remember I just showed you 20 carries, 158 yards and a touchdown. Now we got West Room, who's been carrying the load most of the time. He's been doing a phenomenal job. The 1-2 punch back there, you got Derrick Henson throwing in. You want a three-headed monster backfield. It's something I'm looking forward to this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. And with that being said, we sweep the Seahawks. Why not sweep the Cardinals while we at it? Why not drop the Cardinals to 2-10 on the season? Okay, why not? We're not. They're 2-9. They ain't really much going on right now. They can't salvage anything right now. They see who they gonna keep and who they gonna let go. So why not make it? Why not drop the Cardinals to 2-10? Let us go to 5-5. Get us back to 500. Do it, or not 500, but make us 5-6. Should I say? Do what we got to do. Sweep them, sweep the Seahawks, and let the chips fall where they may as we keep trying to fight to get in the playoff position. All right. So, with that being said, that is it for Ramily Talk on this short edition on this Thanksgiving weekend. Have a lovely and a wonderful Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen. Say that again. Have a wonderful and lovely Thanksgiving week. Enjoy your family, enjoy your food, and enjoy your football because I know I will on this Thanksgiving weekend. And then next week, Ram Nation, when we come back, we will recap what took place out in the desert in Glendale, Arizona. And then we'll get ready for our two matchups with the AFC North, one being the Cleveland Browns, and then the other one being the Baltimore Ravens. I'm the Playmaker signing out. Enjoy the holiday.
Thank you for tuning in to Ramily Talk. Ramily Talk is sponsored by Fanatics, Lids, and Paramount Plus. Get your favorite sports appeal with Fanatics or Lids, and get great streaming service with Paramount Plus. If you want to donate to the program, you can donate to us via Cash App, $D Playmakers. That is again, $D Playmakers. And remember, you can follow and subscribe to Ramily Talk on all podcast directories, including Apple, Google, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube. And those of you who are on Apple, leave us a great review, leave comments on how you feel about Ramily Talk and the episode that you listen to. Tune in again next time for more Ramily Talk, hosted by the Playmaker.